Hey guys, welcome to Creative Feedback. I am Jason Fowler, one of your co-hosts. Here with me are Dave Clark.
What's up, guys?
Chris Whaley.
Hello.
And the most beautiful member of our crew, Karensa Strider.
Hi.
Cool. So Creative Feedback is going to be a podcast of our mental wanderings. So we're just going to be here and bringing you guys content, having a good time, and talking about different topics that we think of. To give you a little background on who we are, this is Jason. I am a professor of graphic design at Chowan University in lovely Murfreesboro, North Carolina. Dave, Chris, and Karensa are some of my students, but the truth is they're just friends that I wanted to share awesome thoughts with, and we had great conversations. And even deeper than that, we're excited to get this pod out there and potentially dive into a new creative platform called Creator coming out, and we'll dive into all of these things and more. But it's a social media subscription platform, creator space that the crypto company, the crypto Evergrow, is creating. So we wanted to create some content and see what we could do with it. So
yes, we love content.
We are content fans. So and this is our chance to introduce ourselves. So I will stop talking so much and let Chris introduce himself. Also introduce himself.
Wait, what was the difference in what
Yeah,
you
I don't
said?
know. I don't know. I was just giving you a moment.
All right, thank you.
If you wanted one.
Yeah, I do need a moment just constantly. But I am Chris Whaley, or just Whaley, because some people call me that. I don't know. But
do you want to go by just Whaley on the pod?
it doesn't matter. I mean, most people probably know me as Chris Whaley, but there's probably going to be some people who just refer to me as Whaley.
Sea whales.
Yeah,
this is your chance. You get to name your own nickname.
No, Whaley's just fine. Someone called me that the other day, and I was like, no.
Just Whaley?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but
Hey, this is your moment.
It's what I chose. No.
Was this someone you knew, or is it like?
No, I didn't know them.
Oh, okay. So
But
you
they
felt
knew your
like-
last name?
Yeah, it was online. So I didn't hear them say it, but I read it as if they said it, and I was like, I don't know.
Didn't feel right?
Yeah. I just have to get used to it. But yeah, I guess I'm a creator of a brand called Silence Your Vibrators and all, self-promotion,
Yeah.
which is just a great brand in general.
I love what I've seen so far.
Exactly.
You're also a prolific streamer.
Yes.
I don't mean to bury the lead. We could do a whole episode on this part, but you're also a world record holder. Or were recently.
Well, was a formal world record holder, and then an Australian kid decided to beat me by like 7. And
Which record was that?
it was the longest Redstone trail in Minecraft, which
Was it? It was some thousands of blocks, correct?
yeah, it was 42,000. I was gonna go for 420,000, but that was too long.
How many hours does 42,000 red? Am I saying it right? Redstone trail?
It took me about 4 hours to do.
Straight.
Yep, just
No-
in
no
a
restroom
straight
breaks?
line. Nope.
Oh, man.
Just-
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, it was arthritis the next day
Yeah.
in the hand.
Okay. But you got a plaque and all of that, right?
Yeah. They gave me really cool things after 3 months of waiting, because they charge you like $500 if you want it instant. I'm like, no.
Oh, yeah. Sure. They got to make money somehow. People just breaking records all around them. They got to
Exactly.
So, very cool. We also have Dave Clark. You also have a chance to pick your nickname, I guess, if you really want one.
a nickname. I would probably go by the Outer Space Cowboy, Dave.
Yeah.
It's still
And the
Dave.
connoisseur,
Still Dave.
the connoisseur of sauce.
Oh, okay. So this is where we're headed. We got to
Yeah.
remember all this.
Yeah, you could just call me any of those. Like
I got
individually, like Cowboy, Space, Sauce.
It doesn't have to be like all together. Like what show was that? Where the what was it? Khaleesi from Game of Thrones had like 15 names before they said her actual name.
Oh,
Mother of Dragons, queen of blah, blah, blah. Like we have to say
Breaker of
outer
chains.
space cowboy. Yeah. Outer space cowboy, connoisseur of sauce, master of all things not juice. Like we're
Juice is too
constantly-
temporary. It's,
Yeah.
you know.
we will do a whole episode on juice versus sauce. So this is
I'm
something
so
that
excited for that one.
Dave's very
I
amped
am
about
just
it.
through the roof. But I'm from Houston, Texas, and I go to Chowan University as well. And H-Town, NASA,
Bang, bang.
space. From the 3-point line.
That's why you're a space
NASA.
cowboy.
My mom works for NASA. Fun fact.
Awesome.
We should interview her one day.
That'd be fun to have her here.
Yeah, she's retiring in June. So she will have plenty of stories, and now she could talk about them. Because when she's not I don't know what the statute of limitations is on that, but I know she knows classified things. So my sister and I were very suspicious for years that she was actually a CIA agent or a spy because some of her stories just didn't make sense, but it's because she can't tell us certain parts of them. So we tried to look up if heads of state went missing the same week that she was traveling to Ohio, of all places. But probably not, but maybe.
So like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but like your parents.
Yeah,
of.
really just Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith.
My dad is
Yeah.
probably not a secret agent.
That's what he wants you to think.
That's fair. He's doing
Yeah.
a great job. I don't think that.
Okay.
He is nailing it.
I'll think that then for you.
Thank you. Karensa, tell us about yourself.
Well, apparently I am beautiful. Thank you.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Easily the most beautiful person in the room.
Oh,
No offense to all the 4 of us.
Wow.
3 of us?
4?
Whatever.
Three-
me and my
three
split
divided by 4?
personality. Yeah.
I'm a redhead, in case that's important information.
It will be once the video comes out. Or I guess pre-video. That's important.
Oh, preview.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are scared of redheads, so
Me.
gotta put that out
Tell
there.
us more. Me? Did you say, Chris?
What?
Good to know. I'm glad to scare you.
I sat them across from each other as far apart as possible in my office.
Some
Don't-
fear is healthy.
I didn't realize this was a problem, Chris.
Yeah. Like, well, I'm just confused because ginger is only supposed to last 2 weeks in the fridge.
God. Are we going to get our podcast stripped off of all platforms day one? There's I'm not sure which sect of social justice is about to come after us.
Well,
Ginger in the fridge. Can you apologize live on the pod?
sorry to all gingers out there,
Including Karensa.
including Karensa, who is sat across the room from me. I didn't mean it. You can last however long it is you want to last
In the fridge.
in the fridge.
So go on. Karensa.
I'm more
Only-
curious about how you came across that knowledge.
Yeah, how do you know
Only
that?
2 days in the fridge.
So after
You know-
14 days, is it the 15th day? It's like
It
you
expired.
turn
Toast.
into
Who told
like
you?
Back to a pumpkin?
wasn't
know.
like wasn't.
Oh.
I just saw it one day. I was like, this would be really funny to say.
we should have questioned more readily. Did he mean ginger people? Like, is he keeping people in a fridge at home?
Well,
Chris, over to you.
I have a mini fridge, so they would be very
Very
small ginger.
Oh,
Ginger
okay.
midgets?
Midgets on top of that.
Oh man, I didn't know this about you, Chris. Man,
Yeah. I just like to hold gingers in my fridge. What can I say?
I knew you were multifaceted, but serial killer, Minecraft
Psychopath.
streamer,
I think they go hand in hand.
probably. Most Minecraft streamers happen to be serial killers.
Yep.
Oh,
Who would've
Karensa, would
thought?
you like to go on? Or are you afraid of more personal attacks?
I'm used to them.
Oh,
I deal them out better, though.
oh,
Oh,
here it
Ooh.
comes.
I'm ready for
I
it.
can't wait.
Not right now.
Oh,
It has to
All
be
right.
when you're not suspecting
I
it.
have to wait.
I paused to wait for that.
No.
It's got to marinate.
Yeah. The suspense will kill you before I do.
She wants you to not sleep for a few days, thinking about what might happen.
That's fine.
And then there you are getting hit with a bag of soap.
I have a soap.
Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, I got to be careful with my references.
Yeah,
There's a
no.
small age gap between us.
You're
So,
just so old.
yeah. So Full Metal Jacket, in the movie, to teach one of the dudes a lesson who's like messing up the training, they put bars of soap in a pillowcase and then just wail on him in the middle of the night.
See,
Like they make makeshift weapons out of it. That was the reference I was
I've
making.
heard putting things in like a sock and beating someone with a sock.
Are you talking about iCarly with Sam putting butter in her sock,
iCarly
Oh, I
reference?
guess.
going around hitting people?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is it like frozen butter that she's hitting people
I
with?
think it's stick butter. I don't know.
But like,
If
wouldn't
it's
it
like-
flatten out like
Yeah.
once upon impact?
Yeah.
Like
I don't think it would
Get
hurt
buttered.
that much.
Yeah, get hit with butter. Let's find out. We should do that live.
Okay.
Once video's live, we'll slap each other with butter and see how bad it hurts.
You pick up like a container of butter. It's kind of heavy. I feel like there's like two
I
of
thought
those
she
in
just
the
put the
sock.
stick in the sock. I didn't know she put the entire container in the
Well,
sock.
you look at the sock. It's pretty thick. I mean,
Oh,
I think she compacted it and just kept going.
we think there's plastic involved. That could start getting real. Like the tin of margarine. You're like, here we go. Glass bottles of hot sauce smashing into people's face. Like, it's fine.
Why they gotta disrespect the hot sauce like that
Don't
though?
do sauce like that. Oh.
If anything, do juice because it'll
Right.
just be temporary.
So Dave is about to take a sip of his Lipton Brisk iced tea, and I'm sure you guys will hear it on the
Yeah,
mic.
would y'all like to hear it?
Yeah, hit us, Dave.
All right.
Shake it around a little bit. Let the people know it's real there. Nope, can't hear it.
You can't
We're missing
hear it. You can't hear it, but-
I apologize. I put you on the
Here
spot.
we go.
Nailing it. ASMR. I didn't know if we'd go episode
Lemony.
1 with the ASMR, but there you have it.
I was a little dehydrated.
Yeah.
But I know
No, I get
tea
it.
isn't the right way, but it's got some water in it, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, the number one ingredient is water.
In tea? Yeah, man. It has to be.
Yeah.
It is literally water run over leaves. It would have to. What else would you drink?
It's milk.
It's shredded leaves.
This is-
Yeah.
Pureed.
Yeah.
So, Karensa, did you want to introduce yourself anymore? For fear of have we scooted past that?
I do like dogs, but I prefer cats.
Whoa.
I know.
Mm.
Start a fight there.
Really?
Yeah, cats are better.
No, man. I only have a cat, so know that when I say that dogs are genuinely better. Like they're so much more loyal and like they care about you. My cat comes in, he's like, "Thanks for the place to crash. Also, where's my food? Go back to what you were doing."
What a freeloader.
Yeah, man.
Need to start paying bills.
Cats are like college students.
Close. What freeloaders? So, Dave, can you talk to us about what shirt you're wearing?
I am wearing the 236 Design Collective tie-dye t-shirt.
Whoa.
Everyone should go check out the website. 236 Design Collective.
Nice. So at 236.design, you might say?
Definitely.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
And it looks embroidered. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. It is embroidered by stitching. Hopefully not by a young child, but
no, I don't
you know,
believe it is.
it's beautiful.
It is made at a factory by Printful.com, just for those that are not small.
worried.
Small Malaysian child sewing shirts. So I was jokingly burying the lead. 236.design is another project that Dave, Chris, Karensa, and myself are involved in. Just a chance to have another creative outlet, actually. So if you guys are looking for cool merch, go check that out. That's I think everybody has stuff live except Chris and I. So that's half of us have stuff live.
I'm working on it. It's,
You have a release coming out, right? That's the book you were talking about.
it's already published.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. It's
Published
live.
March 1st.
Nice. Where can people find that?
You can, it's
Shill your
on-
stuff, man.
It's on Amazon and blurb.com.
Amazon? Way to go, buddy. I didn't realize. Is that costly?
It's about the same price. It's free shipping as well.
Okay. Who's producing the book? Is Blurb producing it when people purchase it on Amazon?
I believe so, but Amazon is selling it.
That's cool. I did not realize that. That's awesome. I'll have to look into that myself. I didn't realize that was connected.
Leave a
that way.
review. I'm the only one who's left a review on my book on Amazon, and it's very awkward.
At least you're honest about it.
Yeah.
I appreciate your honesty.
Well, in the review, I put that I wrote it.
Did you trash yourself?
I
Like, this book
should've.
is mediocre. at
I should have
best.
been like, this is terrible.
1 star.
To 5 stars. It's awful.
Worst book I've ever read. 5 stars.
Yeah.
Would not recommend.
Yeah, don't buy it. Reverse psychology.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put like some hyper loop things, hypnotism type. Yeah,
I like it. Reverse psychology into
Yeah.
purchasing a book. That's how you get real purchases.
exactly.
Freak people out and confuse them.
You have to convince people they want it, and then they'll actually buy it.
So you're kind of like peacocking with your book. You know, like a guy trying to land a woman who's like aloof and like, I don't need her, you know? You're like, I don't need readers of my book.
Yeah, I don't
Get out of
need
here.
'em.
Who
I
needs
just need myself to read it.
over and over again?
Yeah, read it 10,000 times by now.
It's awesome. It is really funny, guys. It is a cool
Yeah.
concept. Illustrations made by you as
Mhm.
well.
Illustrations and written by me.
Under the name Whaley, by the way.
Whaley.
So for somebody so let's say uncomfortable with the name Whaley, you sure did pigeonhole yourself.
I'm just not used to it,
Okay.
but I
It's
have
like a
to
new
get
pair of
used to
shoes.
it. Exactly. It hasn't been around for that long because I haven't thought about it. But
You're still breaking it in? Okay. I think it feels good. We could go with Outer Space Cowboy Dave and Whaley and really just Karensa, unless she has a. Do you want to go by your brand name?
I mean, on the podcast, not necessarily, but I guess they
Okay.
would need to be aware of it because they wanted to buy any of my product
That's correct.
specifically.
Which brand was yours?
Uh,
As if I don't know.
The people out there got to know.
Nah, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
exactly. Yeah. My artistic name, I go by Brave.
Yes.
No, it's not a reference to Merida. Don't say that.
From the movie Brave?
I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that.
Mind blown.
Wow.
I thought it was a reference to the curly fries that were Cajun seasoned.
They weren't even there during that conversation.
Guys.
Yeah, that was just a conversation being Karensa.
Oh, man.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
can't inside
But-
joke the pod, can we?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell us now? Now we know what we have to ask you
Well-
about until you tell us.
What did you call me first?
I don't even remember. It was
Oh, no.
something nice, but it was pretty funny too. But like out of the blue.
Yeah, I don't know what he
I don't
called me
remember.
first. Or it was some kind of reference to the fact I have curly hair. Oh, I said, curly fries. And he said, I was going more for sweet potato. And I was like, no, I got more spice than that.
Yeah. So Cajun.
Dang.
Cajun fries.
Yeah. I was like, it's got to be Cajun.
So, not between Chris and I,
Yeah.
but there are members of the pod where we have a real will they, won't they going on. So is that your pet names for each other? Curly fries and... Oh, is that not... Sorry. Live
That
on the
was
pod.
Ah.
That was just a morning conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Karensa call you Space Cowboy?
I'm afraid she doesn't.
Oh.
No.
She doesn't even call me Dave.
No, I don't.
What do you call him?
I call him by his full first name, or I call him
Oh.
Mr. Yellow.
The vid.
Yeah, Mr. Yellow.
Yep.
Mr. Yellow?
Mhm.
What is your full first name?
It's David.
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 Oh.
So
Yeah.
for someone that has a shortened first name, Chris, I thought you would have gotten
I
it
was
quicker.
like, what does Dave stand for? I didn't even think about David.
What does Dave stand for?
Well, the way
gotta
Dave
take a
came
second.
about was I had a coach that used to call me Davo
Okay.
because she used to be Davo, like screaming at me like crazy because obviously I didn't
A
listen.
coach in what?
In swimming.
Correct.
I am a swimmer and I do the drowning.
For?
and-
You're a swimmer for Chowan University.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah.
No, yeah, but to the listeners.
Yo, yeah, there's listeners out there. My bad.
Dave,
my
you
bad,
remembered that? Good, man.
Yeah.
That gets you to practice on time.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry. I'm tired. I've
You're
been up
fine.
since 4 a.m.
and we're all coming back from spring break. So it was
Yeah.
it was a wild ride.
hmm
Dave
No.
remembers that he swims for Chowan University.
I do that.
Also, not all graphic design majors, but all in the visual arts. That's the other thing. So everybody met in a graphic design class that I happen to be teaching, or something like that. But Dave likes to swim for Chowan. So back to Davo.
Back to Davo. Coach used to yell at me all the time. and it just stuck, Davo. But then people would call me Daniel, and I'm like, nah.
Ouch.
I can't be Daniel because I'm David.
Where did they get Daniel from? Just
Just
the way that people call me Justin.
yeah,
I mean, constant, man.
Justin.
exactly.
Yeah. At my last job, there was a guy who was convinced my name was Justin and would apologize going on 3 years. Like every time. Hey, no, I know it's not. Hold on. Josh. Like, no, Jason. That's all right. So he was a great dude. But yeah, nickname. It's funny, Chris, that you were like, what could possibly be the extended form of Dave? Where
I didn't think about David. I was
Yeah.
like Davey, or just like so many E's after
Davy
the
Crockett. What are we doing here?
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
Davy Crockett.
I find it interesting with nicknames. So you said Davo, right?
Mhm.
It's not actually any shorter than David, right? But people make these nicknames, or like people make nicknames that are longer than the name. And I always find that fascinating because it's not a shortening. It doesn't help you say it faster. It's just more fun. Like people are just having fun with your name,
Mhm.
you know? So, anywho, deep thoughts. Karensa, do you have any nicknames? I mean, Brave, or like we're workshopping it, but do you have any nicknames from like growing up or anything that you're willing to share?
I know in high school it was Brave. Some people would call me Merida.
Oh,
Some people call me Ariel. Just because they
wow.
give up on the name, just associate with the fact I have red hair.
Oh,
I think the only other person who ever gave me a
Ariel.
nickname was my brother. And he's a lot taller than me. He's like 6'1". So he calls me Midget.
that's funny. Because being 5'9" and you wearing heels occasionally, like you are taller than me. So I'm sub midget at this point. As is Chris.
Thanks.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
My bad.
My entire family is short.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of short people.
What are we looking at for your folks?
Well, I'm one of the tallest.
Really?
Yes.
Nailing it.
And I am like 5'7", 5'8". So
Same. I claim my 3/4 with
we
pride.
we
5'8"
love
and
that
3/4.
short life. Honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with being my height, because it's like tall people, they hit their head on things.
Correct.
They're going to get brain damage.
Yeah. Of course, that's where we
and
should logically go.
concussion.
Dave, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
Brain damage.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know I'm on the way. But I agree with you.
Explained.
Mac Miller once said that it's way cooler to jump and give someone a high five to a tall person than to be a tall person to give someone
Ooh.
a short high five.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like using the motion controls on the Wii. It's
Sure.
much more fun.
That's
than
where
with
my
like
head
a
went as well.
Xbox
Wii
controller.
controllers. So I have heard so I played basketball most of my life, and most of my tall friends, when I would express admiration for their height, they would then return with, it's not as awesome as you think. Like, it's good on the basketball court or in the sports arena in general, but as soon as you go to like drive a car or sleep in a bed,
Mm-hmm.
it's just this like nightmarish looking. Like, so in grad school, I went to VCFA, Vermont College of Fine Arts, and I went with a friend named Jimmy Henderson, who I think a lot of you guys met at an art show here at Chowan. But what? My watch was talking to us. Don't listen, Siri. So Jimmy is 6'5", and I think the beds were 6'6". And so he would literally have toes touching a wall and his head touching the dresser that was like pushed up against the beds. So he would have to find ways to sleep. Like he would have to find ways to adjust himself accordingly. But it seems cool to be tall. But is it cool to be tall, Dave? Like, do you feel like it's cool to be tall? Or is it more of a challenge to be tall?
It depends, because like clothes, it's super hard to find. Like I wear 2X t-shirts because I like them loose on my shoulders, but pants are like horrible to find because it's like, oh, I got the length, but I didn't get the waist right, or I got the waist right, but the length is like I'm wearing high waters or something.
Yeah. Does everybody experience that? You experience pants problems?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's true. I don't know if that's just tall people. So if you gain weight or lose weight or have short legs, or like my inseam is 29 inches and they never have anything shorter than 30. So I would like walk on the back of pants in high school before I realized you could get them hemmed, for instance. Now I wear joggers a lot because it just keeps that problem from happening. So once you're the professor, you can wear what you want. It's not true.
You go jogging sometimes?
Not in my joggers. That's funny. Yeah, occasionally, but not in joggers. Never.
That's just wrong.
Yeah, why would you wear joggers and not go for a jog?
Exactly. You go for a walk in joggers.
That's a great point.
Walking
Call
some
them
walkers.
Yeah, I change into my walker shorts and then I go jogging. Still not good. No, you're right. Good point, guys. I should jog more often. I'm feeling guilty. So, yeah. So, what was your guys' spring break like?
Well, I got home. Everyone was gone. I was like, this is cool. The entire week, no one was home. I was like, this is cool.
They weren't home? Where were they?
No. Well, my mom was at work. My dad was in Texas, funny enough.
Hey.
And my
Texas.
sister has band, so she's not home until late. Friday, they went to a concert without me.
What concert?
I don't remember.
Not important.
Yeah, I didn't care enough to know because I wasn't going.
Okay.
What day
But,
was it? What day was the concert?
Friday night.
Karensa,
Going.
did you go to a concert over spring break? Is that what we're hearing?
No, unfortunately, mine got canceled with a
What
friend.
happened? Uh-oh.
Well, my friend that I was going with, who had the tickets, she goes to school in New York, but she can't have a car on campus, so she has to have someone drive her there.
Uh-huh.
And the only person who could drive her had to drive her on the night that the concert was to take her back home, which was Saturday.
Oh,
That's why
I
I asked
see.
what day it was, because I was curious if it was
What
the same
concert
one.
was it?
Conan Gray.
Cool.
Cool.
What music does, I'm guessing, he make? Sorry to all the Conan Gray fans.
I bet I like picking a genre. I guess it's kind of a little bit like indie, but it's just like soft.
Okay. Is it John Mayer-esque?
Nope, not
Nope.
ringing a bell.
Okay. John Mayer?
I probably do recognize him, but I don't do names.
Daughters? I'm not going to sing on the pod. I will at some point. I know I'll sing on the pod at some point. Sorry to all the John Mayer fans. Conan Gray. It's Conan like Conan O'Brien?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
C-O-N-O-N.
C-O-N-A-N?
C-O-N-O-N. Pretty
Right?
sure it's
Conan. Okay.
Conan.
Space Cowboy Dave, can you help us? Is it Outer Space Cowboy Dave or Space Cowboy Dave? I don't know if I'm
Either
saying it right.
or. I mean,
Okay.
as long as we in space, like,
Deal.
yeah.
Okay, so Space Cowboy Dave, can you fact check? I'm just kidding.
I
Karensa's
cannot.
doing it. No, it's
It's-
fine.
No,
it's over
I'm
my
fact
head.
checking if I spelled his name wrong.
That's
'Cause
okay.
now you're second.
Well, no, I just think C-O-N-O-N spells Conan.
No, you're right.
Canon?
It is with an A. But there is someone else who has a N-O-N name, like
Conan.
Conan.
The
But it's with
Barbarian.
an O-N, so that's why I got confused. Anyways,
You guys know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is?
yes.
Yes.
Mayor of California?
A governor, but
Yeah.
I hear what
Oh, yeah.
the mayor of all of California.
Is he still the governor of California?
Not even, has not been for years.
Okay. I
No,
was
no.
like, what?
Been a long time.
Bumps the iron foot.
But is that what you guys know him as? Not the Terminator?
No, I know him as a
Oh,
Terminator.
oh, oh.
I just,
All right.
the mayor's dude's guy,
Yeah.
best friend
of California.
of California.
The best friend of California.
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably his slogan. I think there's a bumper sticker somewhere that says that. Who is the mayor of Houston, Texas? Pop quiz.
It is Sylvester Turner.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you just made that up.
Nah, it's Sylvester.
Sylvester Stallone
It's a
Turner.
big mouth jumbler.
Yeah. Sylvester's a tough one.
Sylvester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched a movie with Sylvester Stallone in it last night with my wife, Kurt Russell, Tango and Cash. Shout out to 1989. Yeah, it was interesting, but awesome. We should watch it sometime.
I watched the Lego movie last night.
You did?
Yeah.
The
I
first
loved
one?
the Lego movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Double decker couch.
Mhm.
Good idea, bad idea?
Good idea.
Good idea?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Well, if you're short, you don't have the dangly leg problem.
It's a fair point.
I'll be on the bottom of
Dave
the
could
couch.
not sit on
Yeah.
the top of the...
I would want to just to say I did it
Yeah.
just once, but other than that, like,
I think the real challenge is Dave would lay down He would take up all 3 spots. Dave, get up. Come on.
Nah.
No? Okay. I mean, he's a polite dude. I don't mean to defame you on the pod, man.
It's okay.
Okay. No, it's not. I'm gonna cut my mic off.
You're
that was
okay.
terrible.
No.
All right. Hey, listen.
Hey, man.
I
You're doing amazing.
Thanks, Dave. So, and by the way, sorry to everybody with the mic sniffs. That was real because I have a bit of a cold. So I'm hoping to get everybody else on the pod sick so that we'll like take turns sounding awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you doing that for us.
Yeah, man. Listen, if you need me to cough into your open mouth later, I'm your guy.
I would love nothing more than
Can we
for
get-
you to cough.
Can we get some social media video? Maybe a TikTok. Me coughing into Chris's open mouth.
Ooh.
That'll send him to outer space for sure.
We'll only do it if we get like 50 orders on 236 design.
Oh, you order. So if you order, you heard it here, folks. If you and your friends order 50 different pieces of merchandise, it doesn't have to be 50 orders. 50 pieces of merchandise, Chris, the Whaley, will let me cough into his open mouth.
On video.
Exactly.
It
Yeah.
could be from any creator on the 236 too.
Correct.
Just-
Oh, that's the cool thing about 236.design. You can get graced, and we'll have ads that run, I think, throughout the pod from each creator that's on the pod and creators that are not on the pod. I want you guys to hear from them too. So we'll have them as guests, I'm sure. This is just episode 1, us spitballing ideas and things like that. So, Karensa, what kind of things do you want to talk about on the podcast?
I'm bad with like coming up with like topics. It's just, I don't know, anything I feel like sharing for the day, I'll probably include.
I love it.
I'm full of random facts.
Oh, man, I'm excited for that. That's
Yeah.
my favorite
You
stuff.
want to
Like-
hear one?
Yes.
Yes. Did you know that Pyramid of Giza is not 4 sides, it's 8?
The Pyramid of Giza, is there underground pyramid?
No, it's because the side that you're looking at is slightly turned inwards. So it's technically 8 sides, it's not 4.
Go on.
That's it.
Help
I
me
don't
understand.
know.
It's turned inward. So a pyramid, right? 8 sides. Hold on.
Yeah, so the side that you think, if you have 4 sides.
I got it.
So you're looking at one of those sides,
Mm-hmm.
it's caved inwards so that it's now
Excuse me.
not just one side, there's 2.
I'm with you.
I guess
So
because
the
it's so
interior
large.
sides, maybe? Is that what we're thinking of?
Well, if you're on the inside, it's pointed at you.
Yes.
It's still 8 sides, but you can see the point because it's towards you. And then it has a point that goes out and then back in and then out again.
It does?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if it's because they couldn't get it to stand up
Yeah.
with only 4. They had to turn it in a bit, maybe to
Whoa.
push against something, keep it stable.
Yeah. And in theory, in geometry, a pyramid shape could have 3 sides, 4 sides, and then the bottom. Do we count the bottom side when you talk about sides? I guess they do in geometry. What is the floor of the Pyramid of Giza? Does it go underground? Like that's where they're all. So for people that don't know, those are burial sites, right? The pyramids.
See, I don't remember ever. See, a couple years ago, I had to learn about the
Dave's sipping
pyramids,
Lipton tea again.
and that was. I don't remember if Giza was one of the ones that had an actual burial in them because I don't think they all do.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know there's a couple of the pyramids are tombs. That's the word I was looking for a second ago. Tombs. But then some of them, you think some of them may just be for show, like for show of power, basically.
Well, I think that was the purpose of
Even
some
as a
of them.
tomb. Fair.
I don't remember why Giza specifically was built, but I'm pretty sure that not all of them had tombs in them.
Yeah. I think it's bonkers to think about that culturally. There are many cultures, not just Egyptians, but culturally, there were like women, and I think men too, that were excited to die with their pharaoh. Like when they would bury them with the wives that were still alive. Is that bizarre or what?
They'd bury them with their cats.
Shout out to all the cats that died for the cause.
Yeah, normally you have a little urn with a little cat head on it.
Yeah.
That's their cat.
No, I'm with you. But back to the people dying. That's pretty intense. You see where
Yeah, but the
Karensa's
cat.
loyalties lie. Yeah. Listen, cats died also, okay?
It's more important.
Let's not move on without mentioning how many cats had to die for that pharaoh. There was 10 women, but that cat was such a loving cat. Yeah.
I feel like the women knew that was going to happen to them. So, I mean.
Right, but that's bizarre that they were like, it was an honor. Like, I guess it's a religious type of belief system, right? Where it's like
Well,
this
I think it's
honor to die with your
because
pharaoh.
in the ancient Egyptian, more money meant that you actually got to pass on to, heaven, as they would call it.
Right.
So that meant if they died with him, who had all this treasure, he
They're
would have
along
the
for the
best.
ride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would get into wherever they were going. So that's why it was such an honor, because then they didn't have to take their own money; they could just go with him.
What a bummer when they would get to the good place. And be like, oh no.
Wow.
Oh no. Yeah. Tough break by them. For them? Probably for them. So Chris, Nike or Adidas?
Vans.
Whoa, look at this guy flexing on me.
My
Good Lord.
goodness.
Said, I don't care what you just said. No, you're wearing Vans. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Vans.
I always wear Vans.
Yeah.
I don't wear any of those shoes.
Really?
Nope.
Do you own any Vans or Nikes or Adidas?
No.
You have
I know we have to do.
Converse, don't you?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. I don't think about it because the brand name doesn't change on the shoe.
It ain't nothing but a brand name.
Oh yeah, Converse. Yeah, Converse was one of the original ones, right? Converse and Pony and Adidas. Well, I think so. Did you guys know Michael Jordan almost signed with Adidas and was like ready to? He was excited to, and then they wouldn't give him the amount of money he wanted, so Nike would. And Nike was not like this huge mega power that they were, that they are now. And Adidas blew it, man.
Wow.
I mean, shout out to Adidas, the $1 billion company, who I said blew it. That's probably a stretch that they blew it. But with MJ, they blew it a little bit. I think even they would admit that. I think they have admitted that since then. But he and his dad were ready and excited to sign with Adidas because he wore Adidas during the Olympics. And I think during his college career. So, and then Converse had Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. They were on the come up. So,
Do you know why Converse has fur on the bottom?
there's
The
still
sole?
there's still fur on the bottom?
Yeah. Do you know why?
I want to guess because it sounds really fun to guess.
It has fur on the bottom.
Mhm.
What?
Do
On
they-
the bottom of the
Yeah.
sole,
Okay.
there's fur.
Do they also love cats?
No.
Oh.
they put the fur on. They just stomp on a cat. Really.
they step on a assembly line of cats.
Do they,
Okay.
put
The cats are dying for the cause like pharaohs.
Exactly.
do they put the lotion on the skin? Like with the fur?
Or else it gets the hose again.
Yeah, it gets the hose again?
Silence of the
know.
Lambs reference.
Yeah.
That was awesome. For no reason. I loved it. All right, Karensa, why is there fur on the bottom of Converse?
Because if you import like slippers, you can pay less than regular shoes.
If you
So it's
do you say slippers
considered-
like
Yeah, so it's considered slippers because it has that fabric on the bottom.
That
no
is
way.
So they're cheating.
genius.
Yep.
Yeah.
I respect that.
That's the hustle right there. How much less? Then we got to look into this.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta look
we
it up.
we
I
should
don't
make
remember.
some furry bottom shoes, you guys. Like if Nike should look into that. Put like a droplet of fur on the bottom of each one and then wipe it off when it gets there. Be like, yeah, our slippers had a little cat fur. Oh, sorry, we don't know that it's cat fur. I keep saying, what fur is it?
I hope fake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, sure.
I'm not sure.
It's like fuzz
but-
from the workshop floor. Just stomp around. Yeah, but fun fact, all Converse are pre-worn by the fur stompers. Like, they put glue on the bottom and then walk around in the fur.
I just imagine a robot that has like feet on it that it
Yeah.
just like rolls on top of like just some fuzzy animal just on a conveyor belt.
Not hurting them, but just
No,
like constantly
lightly,
walking on its
it's
back.
just like a little hip pat.
In fact, it loves it.
Exactly.
It's like petting the cat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Converse, pet the cat. Ding. By the way, we're available for ad sponsorship from Converse or anyone else that wants to talk about their fuzzy shoes on the pod. We're open and available.
We love your fuzzy shoes.
We love walking on your cats also. Or I guess cat fur wouldn't be good for that. What kind of fur do we think would be like the best possible Converse fuzz? Because it would have to be
Bear.
short.
I feel like it's like a
Bear.
carpet, like that. Whatever
Mm.
carpet is
Shag
made
carpet?
out of.
No. Yeah, that's fair. Like low pill carpet or something. they just walk on the insides of my sweaters. Like, just constantly picking up. So, anyways, we're coming up on 50 minutes, boys and gals.
Wow.
How you guys feeling?
But wait, is it going to be 50 minutes? Because at the start of this recording, we were just bebopping around. Like,
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm with you.
Bebop.
No, it's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not fully 50 minutes yet, but we have been recording for 50 minutes. Those of you at home won't get the first few. How sad.
Oof.
Literally cannot wait, right? They're aching for the behind the scenes footage of that.
You're crying right now. You can't see it.
Just like we were at the first 4 minutes. We were so excited to pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, just release bloopers every once in a while. Just a snippet of a conversation that we had that was not recorded.
Yeah.
You'll find out we actually hate each other.
Yeah. We were all holding weapons to each other's throat and then hit record and quickly put them away like a cartoon episode.
You already know Chris is scared of me, so that's established.
That was earth-shattering.
I know.
That you admitted that out loud.
Did a ginger like scar you or something? Are you scarred by a redhead in your past?
I saw the movie Brave.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's
I like that movie. What? What is going on in this?
I don't understand.
So,
did she shoot an arrow at your heart?
Yeah.
Like 3D style?
Well,
and
I found
that was his
out
crush.
she was an animated character. Found out she was an animated character.
That didn't stop me with Jasmine.
Oh.
Aladdin, look out, buddy. I'm coming for your Disney lady.
Yeah.
Sorry, Disney. I didn't mean it like that. So I just want to try an experiment, and maybe this is good for like ending the pod or whatever. So I want to try something at the end of this pod and just say one word to Chris. He doesn't know it's coming, but I just want to get your reaction, if you don't mind. Koalas.
Oh, God. Those things are awful.
If only you didn't mean that.
No, I do mean that.
Go on.
They honestly, I don't know how far I can go because this is a public podcast, but they are just terrible, terrible, terrible things that should just not exist. And, yesterday I thought about making a t-shirt that explicitly lists why I hate them so much. And then I was like, maybe that's going too far. And then I decided against it.
Can I tell you I'd wear it?
Well, now I'm going to make it again.
Okay. So give us 3 reasons why koalas are the absolute worst, not just animal. You believe they're the worst creature on earth?
Yes.
Okay.
Because.
And you're not kidding.
Yes, because they're just stupid.
Okay, so one is they're stupid.
Yes.
And now is this objectively, like statistically speaking?
No.
Or?
They are just dumb.
All right, Chris, do me a favor. Hold on. Take emotions out of it and give me 3 facts that are mind-bogglingly terrible about koalas.
They eat dirt.
Okay. Got it. Much like cows.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, so you hate cows as well?
You also hate cows?
No, cows have a purpose. Koalas have no purpose.
You could eat a koala.
What do you do with a koala, though?
Look at it at the zoo.
But why? They're terrifying.
I think they're adorable.
No. They're going to rip out your neck and like eat it.
There's something I'm not seeing.
There's other animals that would do that.
No.
You don't like
it
them.
would be a koala because they are just tired of eating dirt that they would just rip out your neck.
It sounds like more like a red panda. Like that would be like those things freak me out a little bit.
Are adorable.
But I feel like they're red panda because that's blood. They attacked something, and then God was like, "You will evolve this way." I don't know. I'm making this up.
If a red panda killed me, I'd be fine with it. If a koala killed me, I would haunt them all.
That's so prejudiced.
Right? Yeah. What happened? What did a koala do something heinous to your family members at some point?
Well, funny enough, I was listening to a podcast.
No, you weren't.
I was.
Was it this one?
No.
Okay.
It could have been.
It will be soon.
It was me listening into the future, and then I traveled back to the past.
And killed all the koalas. Okay.
And they were talking about how terrible koalas were, and it was like, wow, they are so right. And now...
But you don't remember any of their facts?
Yeah, who was talking about koalas?
It was a podcast called Safety Third.
Do you want a fact? I have a fact. I'm not sure if you know this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Did you know that koalas are constantly messing up crime scenes because their fingerprints are very
That's
similar to humans.
Another reason why they're terrible.
Koalas are essentially criminals.
Exactly.
Well, yeah,
Fake
because
criminal.
they'll
They're
go
con
in
men.
where someone had died and start messing around with stuff because the house is not like being used or whatever. But their fingerprints are so similar to like a human's that they get tested all the time and they find out it's a freaking koala.
Has a koala ever been found guilty
I
of
think
murder?
so. I
I
think
hope
like
so.
once.
Yeah.
Well, not like like in a court, but like
Sure.
they found the.
That's
the koala
fascinating
and
to
it's
me.
like, what?
I just want to see the mugshot. Look how cute, but also bloody and deadly. All right, so they fake being a human. They're basically con men.
Mm-hmm.
They eat dirt, which
Mm-hmm.
let's be real. If that's oh, Chris,
I'm sorry.
they have chlamydia.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yes.
What does that mean? Like they're born with chlamydia?
I don't know. I think
Oh,
they
Chris,
like
you're just
breed
making
it
things
around.
up.
I'm not. You can look it up.
Wait. I have a real question though.
Okay.
So whenever we were throwing out ideas on the Google Doc, podcast ideas to everyone out there,
Yeah.
one of the little bullet points
Yeah.
says why koalas are not terrible.
Who changed it?
Oh.
You wrote it?
Dave.
You wrote it.
Outer Space Cowboy at it again.
I put in there why they are terrible.
It says why they are not terrible.
And this is what we get for having a shared Google Doc.
So, do you care to speak on it?
Go on.
Look, I may be slightly biased because maybe they are cute and I'm just slightly jealous, but that doesn't give them an excuse because,
They don't have the right to mess up crime scenes just because they're cute.
Exactly.
By the way, if you hate koalas because they eat dirt, most of my kids are just completely excluded from ever being something you might like. Koalas, interesting. Chlamydia. They are chlamydia ridden
Mm-hmm.
human fakers
Mm-hmm.
that eat dirt. Do they eat their own feces?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Most dirt is dinosaur feces, they say.
They wouldn't be living this long if it wasn't for us protecting them because of their cuteness. That's the only thing they have going for them.
Are you admitting openly on the pod they are cute?
No,
Oh, okay. We protect them because of their perceived
didn't-
cuteness.
I didn't just say that like a minute ago.
yeah, we're gonna edit that out.
Good.
That's the same thing with pandas. They have no purpose and they would not be alive if we were not protecting them.
But pandas,
Wait, what?
Pandas are just fat and they roll around and they're kind of cute.
They also protect China with kung fu. Have you guys
Exactly.
not seen the movie?
I saw Kung Fu
Wow.
Panda.
Oh
Where's the koala movie?
Oh, that's fair.
You know,
Oh, I'm sure there's a koala movie.
let's not look it up.
Don't ask for it. Yeah, the
Oh,
internet will
seeing-
find it.
Seeing the main character is like a koala who owns a theater.
Matthew McConaughey as Buster Moon,
I don't know.
the koala. No, that
Oh,
is. Listen,
okay.
I have kids. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I have kids. I have 7 of them, and we have seen Sing so many times that I have a little PTSD from it. So,
What about Sing 2?
not
Because that
yet.
one came out recently, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We have not seen it yet. I'm hoping to hide it from my children just long enough that they won't discover it. So we'll see. We'll see.
That's a
Don't they
long
have
time.
access to the internet?
That is a thing, but nah, only 1 or 2 of them.
Okay.
They do their schoolwork, but we oh man, this is like, it got real. You said access to the internet. Let me tell you, that is a parent's nightmare. Full access to the internet by your kids who can just Google whatever they want. No, they don't have full access yet, but our oldest one's 11 and he is experimenting with access to the internet, and it is terrifying. It is more scary than a koala giving someone chlamydia while faking their fingerprints at a crime scene. It is scarier than all of those things. So, and by the way, guys, feel free to laugh on the pod. Like, it's okay. I think that, not like that.
Oh, okay.
So, never mind. I take it all back. We're gonna edit that out. We'll take that out in post.
I'm sorry, guys out there listening.
I love your laugh. Give us a real one.
You gotta say, give me a joke or something. I mean,
Should I play the fart noise button?
oh yeah, that one's
Is that
pretty
funny enough?
Please.
I feel like it might be
Wow.
funny.
Do you guys know
enough.
about this yet?
Yes.
Dave and I built buttons. Just
Wait, you
coincidentally.
changed them?
I
We
hope I don't
changed
hit-
like 2 of them.
I'm really nervous to hit the wrong one.
Good luck.
So on our Rodecaster Pro, shout out to Rodecaster or Rode. Sorry, Rode. Dave, what button is it? Is it the pink one? Isn't it this one right here?
Yeah, I think it's that one.
Okay.
How's that pink?
I know, no, the bottom one. I get it, but it was he. I think this is Dave. This is me.
We are now finding
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
ready?
luck.
Oh, if it's the wrong one, it's gonna be terrible. We gotta edit it out. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens, folks. Teal button in 3. Nope.
Oh,
Wow.
And I did not get all the way through my countdown. It is very sensitive. So let's see what this one does.
insert laughter. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I insert the.
So
inserted.
yellow was insert laughter. Oh, there it is. All right, nailed it. And then I think pink is magical sounds. Not so it's the purple one, I think. So we would do this. Fart sounds.
Insert laughter.
Boom.
Just like that.
Those are the buttons back to back. Yeah, we have to edit that out of the pod. I'm not sure that's gonna
You
make
guys should
final
not be
cut.
left alone in here.
Yeah.
Wow.
We were having too much fun. I mean,
We're gonna make a button that says koalas are the best. That's what we have to do is trim Chris's words, get him to say the word best at some point, and then splice it together as koalas are my favorite, are the best.
Wow.
You already have him saying we find koalas cute.
oh,
And it's gonna live forever on the internet, man. Sorry about it. I'm not sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
Will you be able to sleep tonight?
Maybe.
A low percentage chance.
I'm going to have
So-
nightmares about a koala faking my crime scene after they
Oh.
murdered me.
With chlamydia.
Yeah, exactly.
Slowly with chlamydia. Can you die from chlamydia? Chlamydia?
I would imagine if it's
You'd-
like
right, if you
so
just let
bad.
it
or
if it's
something.
koala chlamydia, I'm sure you can.
Oh, tell me about it.
Imagine. So, other than koala chlamydia, do you guys have anything else you want to discuss? Is this the end of the podcast? Oh, I did sing. Episode 1, I sang.
Wow.
wow.
Bummer. I knew I was going to sing.
Didn't even make it that far.
I'm ashamed
It
of
was going
myself.
to happen eventually.
Yeah, I might as well get it over with, right?
Mhm.
Let people experience it real time.
Started off at the beginning.
Not all koalas, at least half of them, though. In southeast Queensland and New South Wales have sexually transmitted diseases, which is a
Whoa.
major factor in koalas' population decline.
They're declining?
Whoa.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
they're killing themselves off.
It turns out you can't die from the STDs. I wonder if it's their cute little bodies being overwhelmed by the amount of STDs
At least
they have.
90% of koalas have chlamydia.
See, I told you.
90%? Chris, this is
What
incredible.
are they doing?
What? Yeah, and why are they keep doing it?
They're just, yeah.
They're just touchy feely on
Chlamydia
crime
must be
scenes,
wonderful.
each other, and everything else.
Apparently, it was infected livestock that already had chlamydia in the 1780s that was brought to Australia and transmitted over to the koalas.
And we're
It's their
accusing-
speculation.
Okay.
But, like, again, how did the livestock get chlamydia?
And well, yeah. But then it does beg the question, and I hate to give Chris any fuel to his fire, but in theory, a koala would have had to go after a farm animal that it was not suited for, and then passionately,
Crime against
Animals do
nature.
that all the time. Like, they just get...
with the wrong species.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Maybe I'm not.
What?
Mind blowing. That's a pod for a different day, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Yeah. List.
Oh, my gosh. Apparently, sheep, goats, and cats can also carry chlamydia.
I knew
Not
cats.
cats.
I knew cats were. I see.
Deer,
Now,
guinea pigs, and mice.
So
deer-
everyone can have the chlamydia.
so everybody's doing
But
it.
what about
For
sea
everyone.
animals?
Yeah.
Do you just get cleansed by the salt?
This
in
is
the
why I
sea?
like killer
No, I
whales.
just think no one has made it that far yet.
Yeah.
Ah!
Which of those animals is then going to go sleep with a killer whale?
There is chlamydia-related bacteria in the Arctic oceans.
Chlamydia related? It's just oozing.
That's what it
It's
says.
oozing off all the koalas into the ocean.
Like-
They're infecting the water.
Chlamydia got
Exactly.
so far it's in the oceans.
Interesting.
Wow.
Chlamydia. Guys, we have to look up what chlamydia is.
We have to get rid of the koalas to save the world from chlamydia.
Well, listen, if
No,
we could
I don't
somehow
think that's where it started.
No, I think
Yeah.
that's where it started.
if we could somehow splice chlamydia into our own DNA, it might seem like we could live forever. It just goes everywhere. It's like amazing.
Well, I mean, it's not really helping the koalas out.
That's
With their-
fair. They're dying from it.
Exactly.
They just keep going after it. That sweet, sweet
You
chlamydia.
really want the chlamydia.
It's important. So, Anyway, dudes.
They're using koalas to try to figure out a treatment for chlamydia.
Say it again.
They're trying to use koalas to figure out a treatment for chlamydia. So now they do serve a purpose.
Oh, Chris, I'm
Because-
sorry.
That's a major purpose. I mean, it's
they wouldn't have
apparently
to
everywhere.
do that if they didn't have chlamydia in the first place.
But why
Yeah,
koalas? There's so many creatures that have chlamydia. So why
Because
did they pick
90% of them have
Yeah.
chlamydia.
Because you can't throw a dart without hitting a koala that has chlamydia. That's why they're using koalas, because it's a guaranteed chlamydia carrier. So anyway, I kept trying to wrap the pod, but we have so many
sorry.
koala facts. We're going to
Yeah.
save our koala facts for a different pod. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to do a hard out in just a minute, but I want to thank Karensa, Dave, and Chris, the Whaley. Sorry. Let me back up. I apologize. I want to thank Karensa, a.k.a. Brave, Outer Space Cowboy Dave, and Whaley for joining me on the pod. I am Jason Fowler, your co-host, and this was Creative Feedback.